Hey you guys, welcome in. My name is Lex, and welcome into Divine Golden Master. The video glitching. Hey you guys, welcome in. My name is Lex. Welcome into Divine Golden Master, where we master being divine at this 3D reality. Alright, so this video is going to be about Clairsentience, okay? Clairsentience. We're gonna dive deep. Happy October. It just started raining. Oh, I love when it rains. It's just like peaceful. But yes, so happy October. This is gonna be an amazing month. It's gonna be a great month. And guess what? It's gonna be the best month of your life. Period. Clock that. Okay, and let's just jump right in. So this video is going to be about Clairsentient. So this month, you guys know we're doing all the clairs and breaking down the clairs, but we're also going to go over some other concepts towards the end of the month, and we're going to get into a little bit of daily magic videos as well. So I'm excited. We have a really big month, exciting month ahead of us, and we need to seize these opportunities. Beautiful astrology for this month that we need to take advantage of. So let's just jump right in with Clairsentience. Okay, so Clairsentience, and this is, I'm a feeler, so this is one of the most heavily resonating ones for me, as well as claircognizant. Okay, so clair, we know that clair means clear and light, or clear or light, but really like both, like clear but light. And this is what I explained to you guys about, like when people ask about is their ancestors communicating with them, or people are like, I don't know, I don't see the signs. A lot of times the signs are going to be clear and light, clear but light. So you have to ground yourself and put yourself in enough calmness to be able to pick up on the cues or the messages, right? Now, when we break down this word, we said what clair means. Now, sentience means the ability to feel pleasant or unpleasant states like pain, pleasure, happiness, and suffering. Now, you guys, I have the perfect example too. It happened to me yesterday. And this is a perfect example of this. So I'm driving, I was actually on the phone, and I was talking. I'm like, are we talking about something? And next thing you know, boom, this car hits this motorcycle, and it's two people on the motorcycle, and then the guy is on the ground, like he's holding his head, and he just like shaking back and forth, rocking back and forth, and like I felt it so much. I just started crying. And I was telling him on the phone, like, oh my God, babe, I feel so bad for them. And I just started crying, and I felt it, like, I literally could feel it. Like, that's why I had to just look away. Because, like, I was looking at first, as I was driving, I had to make the turn. But then when I looked over there, when I was trying to make sure I could make the turn, it was just too much. I just felt all of it, like, and it was just, like, overwhelming. So then I just had to cry it out, let it go, and just say something for them to wish them the best, like that they make it out of the situation. But that is a perfect example of this energy, where it's like you can feel energy really deeply, right? You can feel things. You can look at somebody experiencing something, and you could be feeling it really deeply. You can listen to somebody tell you a story, and you could be feeling it really deeply with them. This is like a major one that a lot of people have, and I feel like this is a good one to study too, because you'll notice how a lot of things can manipulate energy, right? As in, if people show you certain things, like the news, right? People show you certain things, it triggers certain emotions, especially in those that are highly sensitive. So that's significant to, be very cautious of with this one, because it's very easy to absorb, right? And with this, gift here, you really have to have a way to be able to release, to be able to decompress. You know, like spiritual baths really going to be really significant when it comes to these two, because you have this ability. Now, with this also comes, you can feel the energy of a room, right? Like, you can walk in somewhere and you can already tell how it's about to go by the way that you feel. And what you're picking up on is like the energetic code of the area at that moment. What is it, right? Or even sometimes, you know how you'll go somewhere where you'll pick up on the energetic code of the area and you'll feel it. Like some places, like I remember going to certain museums, even being around certain things like that, it would trigger certain emotions within me that sometimes it would either feel oppressed, suppressed, just different emotions. I've also went to some museums and felt like motivated, like even, you know, like, so you could pick up on it from different things too, like environments or like, you know how clothes, objects, certain objects and things, you can pick up on this energy too and feel it. Okay, that is right here too. Now, this is another one. Mood swings. This one is so funny because I definitely experienced this with this one. And you will literally, you will literally have mood swings because you could be picking up on, and you could be very sensitive to the people around you energy. Okay, and it's like, depending on how it's going, or if it's too many people, or even just the energy of whatever is going on, you could have mood swings with this, right? So paying attention to your emotions, but also when you see it arise, be like, like, where'd that come from? You know, like, and a lot of people too, I've heard a lot of conscious people, and I've heard a lot of spiritual people, you know, talk about how emotions are like a spirit, you know, like when you think about it. So, yeah, even when you think about, you know, people that when they go in certain places, they may act different, or when they drink, they may act different, or, like, but big on the certain places and environments, like, I just came back from Miami, and it's so funny because you know how people always be like, they make all those memes like, if you go to Miami with your friends, you know your real friends, or whatever they say. And I always say, like, they say that because people be getting used out there, like energetically used, and it's a lot. Like, and even when you go, you could pick up on that energy, right? You could pick up on that energy of the area, and you could feel it. And a lot of people, some people will, that are not as sensitive, won't even notice it, won't even notice the shifts, won't even notice the shifts in the room, things like that. If you have this gift of clairsentience, you're going to feel it, you're going to know it, you're going to sense it. Okay. Another one is you feel aches and pains of others. And this is very true because when I have to do people's reading, if they having a leg pain or, you know, like, I could sense it and feel it too. But especially like deep heartache, things like that, like you could feel it. You know, like with this gift, you could really just feel it. Like it's happening to you. Another one is you feel random touches from your guides and spirits. And this is true. Like, this happens to me a lot where I'll think someone grab my hand or someone tap my shoulder. And I'll be like, what is going on? Like, but now, it happens to me so much now that it's like, I don't even get startled or flinch or anything like that anymore. Like, I used to be like, I used to just be like, what in the, okay, so I'm not tripping. I know I just felt something. But now it's like, I don't even really, like, I pay attention to it, but I don't get as startled. You know what I mean? And this is another one too, where it's like, it also could be very comforting. Like, I love when I do feel my spirit guides and my ancestors or deities. Like, I feel them touch my hand or my shoulder, or even like, I remember one time with my grandma and my grandpa, I felt their comfort. I felt like they were holding me. I felt like they were holding me on both sides, like just hugging me. And like things like that, like if you could pick up on stuff like that, you probably clairsentient. You're probably very clairsentient. And you guys, don't forget, like, all these can be developed, right? All these gifts can be developed, right? So if you don't have these, all these can be developed. So yeah. What's my next one? Feeling energy downloads and upgrades coming into your body. This is another one. This is another one right here. I don't know why I keep yawning. I'm not tired. And I'm drinking coffee. It gotta be the rain. It gotta be the rain. That's what it is. The rain got me like, oh, it's time to take a nap. No. I might just go to the gym now. Like, just need to clear up. I'm supposed to be going to walk today. Probably just do the gym. I'm getting back on track. So, feeling energy downloads and upgrades coming into your body. This is a big one, right? And I remember I was telling you guys in another video. Is it breaking up? I remember I was telling you guys in another video about how, like, you could see I was on plant medicine and I could see the energy coming off the ground, vibrating off the ground. It was literally like vibrating, right? And it was just coming up different colors, like all different colors, but all organized and coming up off the ground, like, and it was like, you know. And even outside of being on like trying plant medicine and experiencing that, to like really seeing energy vibrate off things, completely, even when I'm completely sober, I will wake up and get certain type of downloads, like might have a headache or feel like super like I worked out in my sleep. Sometimes that's how it comes up. Like, it shows up different for everybody. So even if it doesn't show up in this way, it could show up in another way for you. And this could be why you're feeling like, maybe even like the one I was about to say, like, I wake up feeling tired sometimes because it's like I was working in my sleep, like, but working spiritually. But it could show up a lot of different ways. Oh my God, the rain. The rain. But it can show up a lot of different ways. So you just pay attention. And also, like, you know how you hold your hands and you, like, I feel the energy, you know? Like, I don't know if when y'all do that, hold your hands like this. Like, I feel the energy surging back and forth. And then it's like you can control it. Like, I'm making it go back and forth. And it's also other energy surrounding it, you know? I love stuff like that. It's so cool. Like, it's just so cool. And then, like, you can focus different areas. Like, okay, put your tip of your middle finger, draw a line, an energy line from the tip of your middle finger to your pinky. And, like, little stuff like that you can do to work on it, too, to build this up so you could start noticing when you're feeling it or how it could show up for you in your reality. But that's, like, sometimes, like, that feeling right there that you feel in your hands, I will feel that, like, in different parts of my body or in my hands. Like, because sometimes spirit could be activating your hands. Like, you could be getting more power within your hands, or you can be getting more power within your spine, or, you know, like, it could show up a lot of different ways. So be open to see how it shows up for you, right? Feeling body sensations when you read someone and sometimes burp. So this is one that I seen somebody else was telling their story, and I was like, wow, I burp a lot too. And I always was like, a lot of people say that when you burp or get hiccups or certain things during readings is significant, and it's a part of Clairsentient. And we spoke about the body sensations. Like, I remember one of my clients like, it's always like the knee and the back pain for me. Like when I feel that with them, it's like I notice it instantly. Cause like I used to have really bad back pain. So when I do feel anything, or even with legs, like when I do feel anything, it's like, oh hell no, that's not mine. What's going on? You know, and then I'll see like, oh, it's I'm gonna tell them, and it's probably something to do with this reading. What's next? Another one is you can feel when someone is genuine. You will just have this natural knowing, or my bad, y'all. Hold on. Okay, but yeah, you will just have this natural knowing, or more so of a feeling, right? Clairsentient. You'll feel their energy, right? And this is why I think, because it's like you can feel when someone is genuine, but this is why I think this is why you can feel it, right? Because you're able to feel whatever their energy is, right? So if they're coming to you on a weary energy or a scammy energy, you're going to feel it. If they're coming to you on a genuine, open energy, you're going to feel it. If they're coming to you in a scared energy, timid energy, nervous, you're going to feel it. You're going to know, right? So this is also really good to have or develop this gift if you don't, because you can be able to read through the BS. Okay? You can be able to read through a lot of BS with this gift, and you can be able to see clearly, especially like if you are working in a spiritual community or conscious community, or if you're just trying to elevate your life and you want to be able to read people better and understand them. This is a good way to do that, by developing your clairsentient. Now, let me see. Oh, this phone is hot. Let me see. What chakra is in alignment with this Claire? The sacral chakra. Wow, that's interesting. It says the sacral chakra is associated with clairsentience, which is the ability to pick up on extrasensory knowledge via non-tangible feelings. Clairsentience is linked to the sacral chakra, which is responsible for connection, compassion, and empathy. And this is another reason why this is another one of the clairs that are super empathetic, because they can feel for people, literally. Like with me, like that's another reason why certain situations, certain things, it'll be hard for me to maneuver with people or to say no to certain things, because I could feel the pain, or I could feel the need, or I could feel them, you know? And they'd be like, man, shoot, I'm just God's little angel. If I could do it, I could do it. I'm gonna do it, you know? Because like even just seeing them with the accident yesterday, it's like when you can feel certain things, you know, you have to develop, I always say and recommend to develop some type of regular ritual and practice to be able to release this energy. Because if you're feeling it deeply, it's like, you know, you need to have some type of accountability with clearing out that energy and, you know, recharging yourself and not allowing it to consume you. Or because sometimes too with this energy, where if you are around someone for long periods of time who energy is really low or just unpleasant or just very, like they could just be going through something or suffering, sometimes you will absorb that energy. So you have to be careful with that, especially right here. Okay? So yeah. You guys, let me know how this shows up in your reality, how you've experienced it, how have you seen this show up for you? Do you feel these feelings very deeply, like feeling other people's feelings and things like that? Or how does it show up for you? Did these resonate, you know? And almost ready to release my surprise. But yes, I'm excited. It's happy October. All right, I love you guys. Love yourself. Let me know how this resonated for you in the comments. okay? And let me know some ways that maybe I didn't mention or I forgot to mention, okay? Peace.